workouts and high-intensity sparring sessions designed to prepare him for a much younger and bigger opponent. His longtime coach, Justin Fortune, insists that Pacquiao's trademark speed and power remain intact and that his decades of experience give him an edge few fighters possess. Critics argue otherwise, saying training footage can be deceiving. Mike Tyson looked unstoppable in the gym before underwhelming in the ring against Jake Paul, and fear that the WBC's decision to sanction this bout reflects everything wrong with modern boxing. Pacquiao's training, though impressive, can't erase the fact that he hasn't won a fight in 6 years, and his last real bout against Yordenis Ugas ended in a humbling defeat that many believed would mark his retirement for good. On that fight, Pacquiao struggled to match Ugas's physicality and timing, and viral footage showing his wife feeding him post-fight sparked widespread concern for his well-being. Still, Fortune maintains that Pacquiao is not just showing up. He's pushing himself to a level of preparation that matches his legendary prime. Sparring partners mimic Barrios' rangy style, and Pacquiao's team is obsessively studying footage of the young champion to identify exploitable weaknesses. While Fortune insists Manny can still dominate with angles, southpaw trickery, and blistering combinations, other voices in the boxing community aren't so confident. Critics point out that granting Pacquiao a title fight after such a long layoff insults the fighters who've stayed active and paid their dues. Some, like James "Smitty" Smith, argue it's a dangerous move that risks Pacquiao's legacy and health for questionable gain. Still, the idea that this fight is a stepping stone to an even bigger bout, perhaps against Gervonta "Tank" Davis, has fueled speculation and excitement. Supporters believe that if George Foreman could return and win at 45, then Pacquiao, who once beat Keith Thurman at 40, could do the same. Detractors, however, warn that one punch is all it takes to cause lasting damage, particularly at Pacquiao's age. Even Amir Khan, who once trained with Pacquiao, expressed concerns, noting that the risks now far outweigh the rewards and urging his former teammate to focus on his family and political career. Yet for all the worry, admiration remains strong. Fighters like Giovanni Cabrera believe Pacquiao's angles and left hand still present a threat to any orthodox opponent, while champions like Terence Crawford refuse to count him out, insisting that results, not age, define greatness. Oscar de la Hoya, who once lost to Pacquiao in a career-defining bout, offered words of caution and encouragement, acknowledging that while Pacquiao is no longer the same fighter, his power remains, and anything can happen in the ring. The decision to fight Barrios, a 29-year-old world champion who's been active against elite opponents like Davis, Thurman, and Ugas, is not taken lightly. Pacquiao's camp is aware of the uphill battle and trains accordingly, ensuring every punch, pivot, and angle is sharpened to perfection. Nevertheless, questions persist about whether love for the sport and the desire for one last moment of glory are clouding better judgment. Even Freddie Roach, Pacquiao's longtime trainer, admitted after the Ugas fight that the end might have come. His concern mirrored that of Pacquiao's wife, who privately pleaded with coaches to stop the comeback. Despite this, Pacquiao's fighting spirit endures, rooted in faith, discipline, and a desire to give everything, values he's carried his entire career. For fans, this comeback is both thrilling and terrifying, a blend of nostalgia and dread, as they watch a legend refuse to fade away. Whether this return leads to redemption or regret remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. Manny Pacquiao's presence in the ring, win or lose, commands attention, respect, and debate, as his name remains woven into the very fabric of the sport. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible, controversial return of Manny Pacquiao and what it means for the world of boxing, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. We'll be following every punch, every round, and every twist in this comeback story as it unfolds. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Pacquiao still has what it takes? Or is this one fight too many? This is Boxing Battleground, where legends rise, stories unfold, and the fight never ends. See you in the next round.